Welcome back to the University of Life and Identity 101. We're on layer 4 today, which is about your life experiences and activities you participate in and how they shape your sense of self. By my 8th birthday, I had lived in New Jersey, Massachusetts, California, Brazil, and Utah. And these and other later experiences living all over the world make me feel connected to it, part of it, as if it's part of me as well. I feel like I could travel pretty much anywhere in the world and feel more or less at home. Earlier this week, I met a guy who's getting a master's degree in something where he'll teach kids science by first increasing their nature identity, which means taking them out and having memorable experiences in nature, and then learning more about the science and biology of the plants and animals they interact with, which makes it a lot more meaningful and the understanding more profound. Which life experiences have shaped the way you experience yourself in your world? Maybe your hobbies. Are you an artist, an athlete, maybe an avid reader, or you're great at crossword puzzles or video games? How strongly do you identify with your career? Does it describe and define you, or is it just something that pays the bills? How was your home life as a child? Was it nurturing, and did it teach you to love yourself and that you can become anything you want? Or did some of your endless needs go unfulfilled, leaving you with a persistent sense that you're not enough or the world is not exactly on your side? Are you a cancer survivor, a published author, a high school football star? Is there some other one-time event that you cling to for a portion of your sense of self? In short, does your life experience make you happy and empowered, or does it drag you down and hold you back like prison bars or a ball and chain? Past experiences may shape you, but they don't have to control you. As Wendell Barry writes, the past is our definition. We may strive with good reason to escape it or escape that which is bad in it, but we'll escape it only by adding something better to it. Wendell is both right and wrong. So today's first homework is to do something new and awesome. Add something better to your life experience. Bake something new or visit some place you've never been and always wanted to go. Talk to somebody new. Maybe make a new friend. Read something you're not used to. But you can also change the past, or at least its influence over you, by changing your perspective of it, by consciously focusing on the supportive parts and letting go of the negatives. Why suffer twice or a million times over just because you won't let go of that? Consider a boat anchor. Did you know that if you tied a big rope to it and dropped it in the ocean, it would not hold the boat in place very well? That's because the rocking motion of the waves lifts the anchor up and down. It works it loose. That's why anchors have rode, which is a length of heavy chain attached to the anchor. This lays on the ocean floor, and one end rising and falling with the waves. But with like 75 feet of rode, it would take a monster wave to move that anchor at all. Past events only have power over you if you continue to focus on them, which is like all that rode holding the anchor in place. If you quit dwelling on them, they work themselves loose and you become free to sail away. So if you could just snap your fingers and change your past to anything you wished for, what would you choose? If you think about it, you may notice that you wouldn't necessarily get rid of all the difficult parts. You may recognize that your trials have built up some of your best strengths. If everything had been roses and unicorns, you might not have the skills and character to face life's storms with the courage and adeptness that you have now. Maybe you don't want to change the past at all, but simply make the most of it by learning the lessons that it has to offer. Your life experiences are one of the most potent forces which shape your sense of self and how you experience life. But whether that's a positive or negative thing really depends on how you react to it. Thanks for tuning in again. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, live smart, live happy.